Hey there. Fish person? Hey. Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is the Voidness. We're continuing on with this very industrial looking place. I'm not quite sure where we're going right now. Oh, that's lovely. Gonna stuck under that, I think. Oh, this looks lovely. So safe. I see a gate there. A few other things. A whole lot of water? Question. There's stairs over there. I did not notice. Oh, and over here. I don't have to go around. Okay. Seeing a whole lot of weird stuff in here. So that's just to keep that lit up. And we gotta go over here. Waiting for something to jump out at me. Ah, there we go. Well, not quite what I was expecting. I was thinking more like weird figures in the water, or, you know, it's hanging from the ceiling, something. Not expecting, oh, there we go. Gonna guard that, aren't you? Alright, well, I have a plan. I'm gonna go over here. If I make a bit of noise. Nope. Alright, that's not quite doing it for you. Well, we'll try the other way then. Maybe I can just sneak through. In my favor. Thank you, random destruction. I think. Well, this seems ominous. Why do I need this? Also, what was that rolling noise? Alright. Big open space. Questionable layout. Why do I have so much room to run around? You wouldn't be planning to do something, I don't know, unpleasant to me, were you? Like throwing a bunch of guys at me? A table to hide under? Oh, and one over there too, huh? Yeah, I think they're planning to do something. Question is, when and what? Here we are. We're just gonna hide under here. Looks like they went the other way. Oh, wait. No, maybe they're coming this way. There's two of them. Ah. You could just be standing there guarding that path? You gonna make me have to go around? Can I sneak past you? Thank you. Well, that makes my life easier. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Yeah, we can play Ring Around the Rosie in here. Not a problem. Oh, that play was problematic. I guess it was a good thing I went to the left instead of the right. Bye now. You guys have fun marching around in there for some reason. They all seem to be pretty intent on catching. Oh, that's not good. They're all bleeding an awful lot too. That's a lot of blood you guys are all leaving lying around the place. Did I hear someone down here? Oh, that was rude. This is one way of telling me, no, you can't go that way. Alright. Yeah, that seems iffy. Anything down this way? Oh, this looks shiny. That's just rude again. My medkit, thank you. Not that really... I guess I got rid of some of my old medkits when they did that house transition. They must have removed some inventory then. Alright. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I see a path there. I hear some wailing. Guessing someone's gonna come through that door. Ah, of course it's locked. There's a lot of the red whaling people. Lots of them around this area. Seems like it. Ooh, trees. Interesting for a place that seems to have been underground. That's an awful lot of plant growth, even though it doesn't look like it's doing so hot anymore. Oh, that's a weird looking shape. Maybe sculptures? This feels like a jump scare waiting to happen. Or a trap. Oh well. Ah. And there we are. Yes. That's a lot of people with... What? Are they hanging from the ceiling? More detail here. That is a lot of people.
Why were they all standing there, just watching? They seem different from the other ones. I don't understand.
What are they hooked up to would be my concern, I would say. They seem to be attached to a thing. Way up there. That's probably not good. Huh. That's a lot of them. That's way more than, oh, say, 8 people that there should have been. Friend? You're gonna go that way? Okay. You're not gonna chase after me? Some of you seem less angry than the others. I say some of you. But hard to say. What are we looking at here? That looks like a man-made structure of some kind. Maybe an aqueduct? Thanks for helping me see this little teeny door. That again? Not sure why it keeps doing that as like a jump scares. I'm guessing there's supposed to be some purpose to it. But like, what that purpose is, I'm not 100% sure. Probably an indicator of some sort. Pure, more than just, like, I feel like there's some purpose to it other than just being a jump scare. Ah, I see, that's a little more worrisome. Nothing here. Now that's also worrisome. Person who is here, but looks to be a woman. But yeah, why are they here and not red? Find the key code to open the door. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. 8. Nope, no, okay, these aren't my crewmates. Or at least not just my crewmates. Because there's more of them than there should be. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there definitely. Yeah, there's more than a. Oh, that's interesting. You just moved. And in moving, it turned red. Well, the only thing we've seen that's red for sure that we know what it is blood. So does that suggest that you are all crickly crackly people that have become stiff with infection of some sort? But you can still manage to move, although it causes you to bleed everywhere? Is that what we're to be assuming from this? You're all being very non-aggressive right now. For hi. For people that are able to move around like that. Mm-hmm. No, there's some blood. Someone was moving around a little too much. Sorry, I stepped in your glass or something. 1947. Thanks for the code, I think. 1947. Guessing this will lead back around. Yeah. Okay, we're trying to spooktacular with the jump scares. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work. I'm kinda a little used to it now. Someone sounds a little crankier. There we go. Is that the way up? That's the way up. Hi. Nice, door you got here? Mind if I go upstairs? No? Okay. What was it? 1947. There we go. I do like to actually have to type it in. Okay. Save. Well now. That's the thing.
Like they're in a dormant state.
Thanks for you to leave a path for me. Thanks. Can I go this way? Thank you. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. There's an awful lot of you here. Why are there so many of you? Where are you hooked up to? Pardon me. Excuse me. Thank you. Is this your city? Wherever that I've been walking through? Well, to be a one-way trip, I guess. Well, you all have a great time hanging out. I gotta go. Bye.
Run! Shit, run!
Oh yes, run. The thing that I'm really, really bad at. Oh, you guys are now very angry. Well, okay. We're going. Oh, you're gonna make me pull a lever? That's great. Alive. Hi. I think we just made it into the base. The hammering on the door behind me?
That was close. Shit. I dropped my scanner.
Okay. So the hammering on the door behind me would suggest that for some reason they can't use the turny lever. That said, it doesn't look good in here. Oh, my poor frames again. I guess we'll hope that it doesn't get worse. Yeah, the infection's a little rampant in here, guys. How is there so much blood? Or is this just a bunch of jelly? Like, do we...
Professor Brian? Lisa? Anyone?
Most of our food source just jam? 8 personnels within the NSAS Space Specialists will be ongoing the mission to explore the unexplained void on the newly founded planet called Tenebris, which is named after the Latin word darkness. The void is still in its early development studies, but from early tests, it seems to be some kind of another dimension that is reported to be filled just with gloom. 2 bases have been set up with equipment for all the personnel involved. Such equipment involves, for example, with what the scientists called the rangefinder, which is a device that can act as a passageway into the gloom by spreading particles which will allow the specialists to see. It is still to be said if it leads to anywhere or if there is any life within it. The space specialists will be studying its existence and report back in a few years' time. 2 bases will be set up. The first base will be located in the south area and consists of 2 sectors, which is Sector 1 and 2. The second base will be set in the north area, approximately 3.7 miles away. Both bases will be in direct communication with each other. Alright, yep, okay, standard. Base specialists in base sector 2, Lee Ray and Paul Jackson. So the engineers were up here. Okay. That was the same message as before. That's a lot of jitteriness. I wonder why these areas really kill my frames compared to some of the other spots.
Base 2 has also been breached. I don't think anyone is alive. I don't think anyone made it here. Oh, God. It's just me.
Why do I need to kill the power? Okay, I wasn't killing the power. I thought I was killing the power, but apparently I was doing the opposite. Access granted, okay. That looks like a bad room. The void.
Oh, God. The base is also dissolving into the gloom. I better hurry up.
Well, can't see anything down there. Ew. That is some chunky frames. But I really wanted to go in this door. Also, it looks like someone didn't hide very well. I'm sure hiding here myself will be perfectly fine. It worked just perfectly. Much more effectively than for those other people. Alright. Okay, before we do anything else, I have to try it, right? I have to try running into the gloom. Forward! Ooh, it's trunkly. How far away can I get? Oh, this is different. I can see through that wall a bit. What about over here? Anything else? Nope. Okay. Can't do anything with that. Had to try. Let's just zoom around the edges here. Checking everything. No. Okay. No hidden passages that I can seem to find. Try it while crouched. You can definitely go back quite a ways. Yeah, nope, not seeing anything. Alright. Wow, we move so weirdly. Like, ugh. Alright, back through the chunky zone into the area that seems to at least allow us to move properly. Kinda.
Oh, thank God. This one's not damaged. This one's still working, but it's missing some components. It's missing pod canisters. Shit. Maybe I should look around. Maybe there are some spare canisters around somewhere.
Alright, a returnal pod, huh? Well, we get to save. I feel like we're really close to the end, though, so I'm going to keep going rather than start another episode. Place it in the tube. Okay, so we gotta find 6 pods, huh? There's 1. 2. Oh, is this another rangefinder? Alright. 2, 3. Maybe. Aha, okay.
Oh God, the base is also dissolving into the gloom. I better hurry up.
I see, I see. Ah. Alright, before we do anything here, I feel like I need to go down that other passage first. Maybe it's gonna be nothing. The chunky frame zone. Something about this direction, it doesn't. I feel like if I don't go down this way first, I'll probably miss something. Who knows, maybe they're interconnected. Ah, there was a door I thought was missing. Maybe that was for the best since it's all in the blue. Okay, that means this isn't. Hello? Alright, those are definitely more of those canisters to grab. I think. Yep, okay, it is. Well, alright. Guess we'll do this. The fact that they have a hidey hole suggests that there's something that's going to start chasing me at some point. Like when I grab one of these bits. No? Oh, there you are. you go. Okay. Kind of just change the zoom on it a bit, see if it would affect things. I think maybe did. Pretty sure that was all.
Return pod activated.
Oh,
Please
thank
hold
God.
on. Your return pod is getting ready. Please stand back till the process is finished.
Finally. I am coming home. Baby boy, I am finally coming home.
Where did you get that picture from? We left that behind. Oh, there we go. Uh-huh. Well, I don't have the scanner anymore. So, hi. Nothing new? Nothing to jump out at us last minute? Alright, no. Enter, creature. Oh, hey. Someone's really angry now.
Preparing for takeoff. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This seems like an unhealthy way to travel back to Earth. How far are we traveling? In a stasis pod? Out of the 8 crewmates that were sent out to study the mysterious unexplained void on the planet filled with darkness called Tenebris, only one made it back home to Earth safely. Francesca Lee, a 39-year-old former astronomer, was the only survivor that made it back alive. Her son was the motivation for her return, and what kept Francesca pushing forward. Ooh, I almost wasn't able to read that in time.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello? If you can hear me, do not leave this planet. Do not return back to Earth. I probably don't have much time, but my name is Professor Brian, and I am the professor that led the mission along with my crewmates. The void is another dimension, another copy of our own world that just lives in darkness and emptiness. Tremors have breached base 1 where we were staying. Contaminated areas have this thing that starts forming around it, and within time it will dissolve into nothing. Just gloom, darkness, voidness. Myself and the other survivors, we tried to make it back to base 2 through the void. That was a bad idea. We lost half of the crewmates going, and only me and Alicia Hill made it back alive. But that's when I discovered something tragic. We are all contaminated. We have all been contaminated all along. It doesn't matter if we have protective gear or not. Once you have entered the void, they have control over us. They are smart. I am not speaking about the ones that roam endlessly trying to attack us. I am talking about the others. The ones that are trying to attack us. They are not one of them. Those are our crewmates and people that have died inside the void. Maybe even people that have been here before us. They are lost souls roaming around endlessly in the voidness. They are just trying to stop us from taking the real threat with us. The real threat are the ones that stand there and watch and observe. Those are the real threat. Because all they do is wait, then take over you when the time is right. You cannot go back home. We have to accept that. There is no escape. Just kill yourself. Just like I had to kill Alicia and the other. They wouldn't listen. I couldn't let them go back and risk mankind. I had to. I did not want to kill them. I only wanted to defuse the returnal pod so nobody can go back. But they wanted to start it up. I couldn't let them go back. So I had to. If anyone gets this message, do not enter the void. If anyone contaminated will make it back alive on Earth, they will invade our planet. Just like we invaded theirs.
Solo developer studio game was made using Unity game engine. Alright. Alright, so that was an interesting ending. Interesting way to describe their behavior. The ones who were red and trying to stop us constantly were actually trying to save us in a way. Is suggesting. But then there's also the unreliable narrative approach to that is like, is he right? Was that really what was going on? We were all infected. Sure, okay. But with what exactly? And are you really sure about that? I mean, honestly, I would have been like, yeah, we're all infected too, considering we woke up in a place that was obviously infected with stuff. And everyone else that we found was a statue, right? And we were wearing a apparently damaged suit to begin with when we woke up from having been injured in a collapse. So I would say there's a good likelihood, all not good. We probably just doomed Earth. Yay! Happy time. Too late now. But I don't know. Interesting concept. I like the whole thing, and the idea that like there was also those invisible ones. That was really weird. But there was also like the blue versus the red, and how they behaved. And the red ones always seem to be connected to something. When they weren't moving, they would go dormant, like, or were they connected via the infection? Or is it like some giant microorganism conglomerate? And yeah, how would that affect our mentality? I mean, the recording suggests that only one of the crew members believed that they were a threat, and he killed all the others who opposed him. So then there was us, but the fact that everyone was probably suggested that he was probably right. I don't know. I like the idea, and I like the concept. I like how this story unfolded. I like the gameplay for this game. It was definitely a challenge. More so than a lot of other games, like that I've played with similar concepts of evading enemies, no weapons. Like, it created an atmosphere a lot more. It was a challenge to avoid the enemies, but it was also at the same time, like, not impossible. Didn't feel gimmickly hard. It was just, okay, be quiet, avoid them, don't get too close, no problem. I don't know. I liked it. Uh-oh, and now it's dying. Well, crashed. Well, it lasted as long as it did, so that was good. But we got through the end. I'm pretty happy with that. I liked that game. Yeah. I hope to see more games like this. I hope to see more games that use this concept of the vision and everything to tell a story, not just and to create that tense atmosphere of you can't see everything quite, or why is something behaving the way it does? Like, I don't know. I feel like they could have done a little more in some cases. There were areas where, like, you saw, for me, like, some of those jump scares got a little repetitive. And a few of the things kind of lost their effectiveness over time. But then they would also just pull out new things every once in a while that were interesting and effective. Like, oh, why are all these things here dormant? And, oh, hey, I made some noise. Now they're angry. I should run. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to give that game maybe a 9 out of 10. Like I said, I feel like it got a little repetitive with some of the stuff, but otherwise, the general atmosphere and the feeling of the game and the enjoyment of the game was good, and they did enough variation to keep it fresh, even though it was a lot of the same, like, scan your environment, move through it, find the objective, move on. But they would change up the appearance of the place a little bit. We could tell we were going through different biomes, sort of, or different areas that had been affected in different ways. This looks like an ancient civilizations thing, not ours. This looks like something we probably did at some point. I'm still curious how they put the bases there in the first place, and how they installed everything for us to go there without anyone else being there before. Because that's what it suggested to me, was that, oh yes, you guys are all going there. It's just you 8. But also, we put a base here for you. 2 bases, even. But how did they get put there? Who did that? And how? I guess since the bases were being consumed by the void, maybe it was like those areas where they were being placed weren't consumed initially? I don't know. It's funky. Well, everyone, that's it for this game. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thanks so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you haven't already. And have a great night. Bye.